Hey gang, Denise here. This is Pose of the Week. One of my favorite poses, Ardha Chandrasana. Now, Ardha Chandrasana is asking for stable hips, and we have been working on that. That was a few weeks ago. But I have this great little model here. We have a ball within this mop. Imagine this is your ball and socket joint. We're creating stability at the hip, just like we did at the shoulder, ball and socket joint, both of them. We do that by creating some torque around the joint capsule. That means that we are creating external energization through the whole leg. It sort of feels like we're dialing the feet away from each other, but in fact, we're dialing the hips away from each other. This is a movement that comes from the hips, but because our feet are on the ground, there's a response there too. This actually lifts the arch of the foot, stabilizes the knee, and stabilizes the hip. So very important foundation for Ardha Chandrasana. I also recommend that when you're really refining your alignment, you use the block. There's an order of progression, really, for most postures. And the order of progression in this posture is get your grounded leg steady and strong, then spinal alignment. And spinal alignment might be easier here than it is if you try to get down here, especially if your lifted leg isn't able to lift that high. You should try to stay with your trunk and your lifted leg in one line as much as possible. So let's practice here with our hand to our hip. That's basically our next step, working on getting this lifted leg stronger and this bottom leg very strong as well. Next step would be to stack the hips. How does that feel? Can I actually stack one hip joint over the other? Or am I sort of at some halfway point? That makes a big difference. You actually have to work a little bit harder in this halfway place. So if you can eventually stack your hips, lift the leg up a little bit higher, it starts to create a counterbalance in the body. That's a little bit easier to maintain. So then you can maybe explore the idea of lifting your hand up, and then we want to really open the front side of the body, make sure we're not collapsing into that standing leg. And order of progression might be to go without the block and be down here, but then you need to be able to keep the trunk and the lifted leg in one line. So lovely, lovely posture to explore, and many, many steps to explore as well, and they're all important, every single one, from squaring your hips to opening the hip to reaching up with the arm to going at a deeper level. So much to explore, all really great, but take it one step at a time so that you build the strength and balance that you need for the next step. Enjoy this pose. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.